Hey guys, what's up? Angus here. As you can see, out in the field today, you can tell up by the trees in the background. And the reason we're out here is we got some testing to do. Now, the first test I'll be doing is a really cool product. It's from S-Thunder. It is S-Thunder's Dual Use Airsoft Mine. This is the flat version. As you can see, rather flat and compact. That's why they call it the flat version. Now, this product is from S-Thunder. You can purchase it on sthunder.com. If you're looking for a US-based retailer, you can try evike.com, on targetairsoft.com, which is a store in Georgia, and of course, my sponsor, airsoftstation.com, where you can pick up this particular mine for $55, give or take a few bucks. You can also use our coupon code DEATHCORE to take $5 off that purchase. Now, I will be doing a couple tests just to show you the effect of this mine in the field, and I'll also be showing you how to load it in case you are planning to purchase this yourself. So what are we waiting for? Let's get into the testing of this landmine. Alright, so let's start off by talking about the construction of this mine. As I already mentioned, it is the flat version. You can tell that easily by just looking at it in that view, how tiny it is compared to this whole clearing. And when you flip it on its side, you can see how very short and stout it is. So when you dig your hole, it's really not even going to be that deep, maybe a couple inches. Mine is green. You may be able to purchase it in black. I am not sure about that, but green is fine if you're planning on using it for woodland, which is probably where it's going to be used most. When you pick it up, it weighs a couple pounds actually. It's small, but it's a little bit heavy. Now when you disassemble it, this is how you're going to get it ready for use. You'll notice at the bottom, just a little piece of plastic. The mine is constructed basically of plastic. The bottom, of course, has the S-Thunder logo on it right there, as you can see. And this is really, really light. The heaviness and weight comes from the top piece where you have your gas chamber up here. The gold being where you'll inject your gas, and the silver being the button that will be pushed and activated when the mine is stepped on. As for getting the mine ready for use, if you own a gas pistol, it'll be easy. Now to load your mag, simply take your green gas. Now this thing can run off a green gas, propane, CO2. You can use those 12-gram CO2 cartridges with S-Thunder's CO2 adapter that I was sent as well. However, I wasn't too happy with that, so I'll simply be using green gas. Now in order to do this, simply take the nozzle of your gas, place it into the gold hole, and push down. As you can see, a bit of gas flowing out there. It doesn't take much to fill this baby up. Once she's loaded up with gas, simply take the bottom half, plop the top on, screw it around a bit until you finally line it up with the holes on the sides, and then your mine is ready to go. Now let's bury this thing. Alright, so once you have your mine gassed up, assembled, ready to go, the next step is that you want to bury it. Now, as I've already mentioned, it is the flat version. You really don't have to dig too deep of a hole. A couple inches will be fine because you still want this top ring sticking out so when people step on it, it will actually work and detonate. So once you have your hole dug, simply bury this down here, pack a little bit of dirt around it, and basically as long as that ring's still sticking out, the mine will detonate. Once you have your mine buried, the next step is simply to fill it up with whatever you want it to shoot out. Now this is a dual use mine, which means you can fill it with either A, water, causing it to shoot up a light mist, or B, powder. You can use powder from S-Thunder, or you can do what I did earlier, just use plain flour. Works fine. For this test, we're going to be using water, simply because I don't want to waste a lot of flour, number one, and also I haven't tested it with water yet. So now, in order to put the water in, simply dump it in the top a bit. There's not really that much of a chamber to put in, so it's going to be a very small explosion when you step on it. But anyway, once you've filled it up with water, it's ready to go. Somebody steps on it, it's going to detonate. So let's see what happens when I step on this mine. Alright, so as you can see there, that explosion was pretty small, but it was also pretty cool. And I hope you guys could hear this. That explosion was loud. So when you step on it, you're gonna kind of get a jolt. You're gonna be a little bit scared. You're gonna be like, what was that? And then realize, oh, I just stepped in a mine, I'm out. Now there are gonna be people saying out there, oh, that explosion is too small. That's actually a good thing, because last time people were complaining it was too big. It would reach up, hit their gun, fry their gun, and get them all soaked for the rest of the day. This one, it's very small, so you're really not gonna get that wet unless you're laying prone to it when the guy steps on it. Now, a disadvantage of the small explosion is that this is only one man is going to get out from stepping on this mine. The last one could have taken out maybe 3 people. This one, just the guy who steps on it, because that water's not going far enough to soak everybody else. But it's still a pretty cool thing. If you're someone who owns a field, or you're hosting a scenario or an op, I recommend purchasing quite a few of these. Set them up in a line, have one team charge at them, unexpectedly run into these, just get wet all out, covered in powder. It'd be pretty cool. This is definitely something, since it's so small and flat. If you're defending a bunker, there's a narrow passageway, you don't have a man to defend, but you know the enemy's going to try and get in there. Put this, bury this in the doorway, wait till that enemy walks in, bang, he's done. And so this has just basically been a quick test / review of S-Thunder's Dual Use Airsoft Mine. If you own a field, pick one of these up. Your players won't be disappointed. They're going to have some fun with these. Also, if you're playing with your buddies, these are cool to pick up too. Mines add a whole new dimension to the game. Adds a whole new thing of realism. S-Thunder's done a great job creating additional items to add to the Milsim Airsoft game. So, my opinion, this is a great thing to have. Got the money? Pick this thing up. Look forward to some more mine reviews. I got 3 of them. Decide which one you like best. Thanks for watching. Hope you like this video.